Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, we are going to be playing Lieutenant Morales in our A through Z playthrough, and we're going to show the enemy team why she's only good on maps like Praxis and Hanamura and other things with, you know, big two-lane setups. You got it. That's how we're going to do this. Anyway, it's a YouTube video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe your heart out. Oh my god, can you just see the shadow of the microphone cross my face in the middle of the video? It's good stuff. Anyway, team comps today are going to be Leoric Zeratul, Lieutenant Morales, Butcher, and Raynor versus Asmo Gazlo, Ariel Genji, and Artanis. Now, this is probably what I'd consider Lieutenant Morales' best map, mainly because she does nothing but heal, and that in and of itself is I'm not real sure how to describe her for you. Like the term heal bot comes up a lot, but she doesn't have any really consistent CC. She's all about damage mitigation, I suppose, and just trying to heal someone with her Q a lot, which is, you know, make your own opinions. Some people think she's broken, everyone else thinks she's trash. I am of the latter opinion. Now, in case you're playing this character and you just need a build, we're going to full grenade. So we've got clear at 1, 4 is going to be blast shield, 7 will be Medidrone, Medevac dropship at 10, second opinion at 13, probably extended care at 16, and then 20 will be the reinforcement. If you're not familiar with Morales' abilities as far as well, her base kit goes, her Q is her only heal button, and it is the beam that you're seeing on the Butcher right now. Basically, you put it on someone and you channel away your entire resource bar, which is energy. It's not mana. It comes back a lot faster than mana, but there is only 100 of it, and your beam is going to take 6 energy per second. So it can disappear really quick. Your W is called Safeguard. It is an 11-second cooldown, and it just puts 35 armor on whoever you've clicked on. It is so bad. And it's not bad because, you know, giving armor to people is a bad thing, but because that's all that it does, that is why it's bad. That is 100% terrible in comparison to other healers, especially. I mean, you've got Uther, who's giving people passive armor just by healing them. You've got characters like Lucio, who is giving people permanent move speed anytime that they're near him, or, you know, permanent slow on anybody in his range. Comparing Morales to any other healer, you'll really start to see what the character is lacking, and it really needs to be fixed in order for the character to be competitive in any way, which is a little bit upsetting because I really like the StarCraft characters, and considering, oh no, we're losing everybody. Considering that Morales is in fact a StarCraft character and a medic, I think she's got a really cool model and potentially a kit, but it hasn't aged well at all. Period. Bar none. Now, your E, the main focus of our build is going to be the displacement grenade. It's just a grenade that we shoot off, and anybody hit by it is going to get knocked back in the direction, well, we want them to, hopefully, if we're aiming well. And it does a small amount of damage. What is it, 263? Could be better, could be worse. It's just about 1.5 times her auto attack damage. So her auto attack damage isn't the worst in the world either. If of the supports, it is, I want to say it is on the probably the above average end of auto attacks. And then finally, we've got our trait, which is the Caduceus Reactor. That is going to heal Morales while she's channeling her Q, her beam, for 2% of her max health per second. That's pretty trash compared to what it used to be, which is she would just stand still and heal when she was out of combat, she would get her health back, which I think should be reverted, because using your Q right now to heal people and also heal you is like, it's this weird kind of incentivizing you to heal people at full health. I don't know. It's dumb. I don't like it. Especially comparatively. She used to have like a Murd in Third Wind, and now she doesn't, and it's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad. But anyway, all that being said, she does have two really, really cool ults. One of them, the Stim Drone, is going to give a character 75% attack speed and then 25% movement speed on a... what is it? 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a fucking long-ass time. I mean... but it is a 90-second cooldown, so you do have to kind of be aware of that. Now, the other ability, her other ultimate, which is way better, in my opinion, and has a lot more utility for her and her team, is the Medevac dropship. The Medevac dropship is on a 60-second cooldown, and it's got almost an entire global range, but you can set the ability down anywhere on the map, and then if it's out of Morales' range, she'll walk over, call the dropship down, and then you and your team can hop inside of it and then jet off to wherever she is designating we're going to land. So basically you hit R, you sit there, you channel, and you can wait for people to hop into the Medevac dropship for about 8 seconds. If the Medevac is destroyed, everybody falls out of it and they are stunned, and that is bad. But typically, you can hit the button with enough time that you will protect a lot of people, or at least protect yourself. It's pretty much a moving bunker that doesn't have any damage that comes out of it. So, if you ever need to compare Medevac to something, compare it to bunker. That moves. The mobile bunker. It's wicked. That being said, again, it is really, really good at keeping people alive, and it's really good at keeping Morales alive, because she gets divinged. Anyway, anybody who jumps on Morales, it's basically a death sentence. Because of all the characters who can do damage to Morales, typically when those characters jump in, they're going to CC you, and then any follow-up damage just laser targeted on Morales. Well, it's kind of feast or famine with Morales. You're either going to get dove by everybody, or you're going to get completely unpunished by the entire enemy team, and it's going to seem really weird and broken, but that's just because some players are bad and some players are good, and there's really no telling which is going to be on the enemy team sometimes. So, anyway, we've got our Medevac dropship. It's going to be fantastic. Things are going to happen. I promise they won't suck. So, our talents, as far as the important ones, ooh, nope, that's not going to get you out of there, Genji. Zeratul getting the fadeaway kill and then jumping backwards into that Asmo damage. Your build's basically built completely around our E, but this is number one. The quest is going to give you reduced cooldown on your E, so you can spam it more often, you can peel for yourself, you can set up some decent moves between yourself and the enemy team. Are we getting in? I want to go gank somebody. We're not going to do it. You guys can stay here. We'll go kill Gazlo with Leoric. God. Alright. I was going to stand on the point, buddy. You do the damage. I'm not sure. There's the Entomb from Leoric to hold him down while we just show him the door. That's a grenade. Anyway, so the quest, after hitting 15 heroes, reduced the cooldown of displacement grenade from 12 to 9 seconds. After hitting 30, you're going to increase the detonation area. It's pretty fucking awesome. That being said, doesn't do much more than that. I wish it would give you energy back when you hit people with it, but, you know, whatever. And then Blast Shield, your level 4 talent, this is... this whole tier for Morales is defensive, so any of the abilities that you're picking up here are basically your ability to fight off the people wanting to do damage to you. So Trauma Trigger, really good for just kind of passively giving you a whole bunch of armor when you get jumped on. Cellular Reactor, also really good just to have a button to heal yourself because your passive heal sucks. And then the reason that we're taking Blast Shield is mainly because the shields are permanent. They're 6% of your maximum health, and it's really easy to get them stacked up with your E. We're coming in with the Medevac dropship. Come on, Rainer, let's get out of here. Jumping onto the top side of the map. Can we wrap around to get the kills on the... Okay, we're not going in here? Why are we not going in here? Zero Tools got me. He understands. And I guess we're done. Even though I feel like... There we go. Everybody finally ready to do it. I stepped on the Gazlowe stun, so I'm probably going to die. We've got a little bit of shield from... I don't know what you're doing on the camp, my man. That seems... like the worst possible option when all of your team is running to the right and the fort is dead. So apparently I medevaced the Rainer to the top so he could take the camp and let me die. Cool. Anyway, your blast shield, again, it's 6% of your max health. You can stack it up, and it's all dependent on the number of heroes that you hit. So if you manage to hit 5 people with 1 grenade, that's a 30% max health shield, and it's really easy to get back because the cooldown on that ability is going to be slighter than normal. Now, your 7 talent is really just all about buffing your W, and to be honest with you, your W sucks so much that I think some of these talents should just be baked into it, period. And they should fix this talent tier. But removing slows is pretty good, and shortening the cooldown, decent. I mean, if you're playing into a heavy slow team. Vanadium Plating is what we're taking this time around, even though I said Metadrone. Metadrone is just going to be generally better, I believe, because Metadrone lets you heal a person who has Safeguard on them while you're healing someone else with your Q. Ariel going for the big Crystal Aegis. Genji trying to get away as well. Looks like he might be killed by the Butcher, but we're definitely going to get the Ariel, right? We're definitely going to get the Ariel, right? Nope, she's going to get away. Butcher got the Genji on the other side of the map, though, so... Ooh, we got the Ariel, too. Everything turning up. Aces, we are getting that Medevac dropship down to the bottom side of the map while our team continues to go in and get kills. Is that Butcher going to die? Doesn't look like it. Fantastic stuff here. I'm going to deal with the camp because that's pretty close to our wall. Also, if you're not aware, if you are playing Morales in the lane as the only person who can clear a wave, you can heal your minions with your Q, which can also give you health back, but mainly it just keeps the minions alive longer so that they can push back or at least hold the lane off of the buildings. So it's not a strategy that you want to employ very often, but it does have its uses. Now, Vanadium Plating is going to increase the duration of Safeguard by 1 second passively, and then if anyone is stunned or rooted, specifically by like a Gazlowe stun, or a Ariel Whip, anything like that, they are going to be given additional armor. So they'll have 55 total armor with the Safeguard on them, and then that is going to last 1 second longer. It's pretty good stuff. Right there you can see Butcher had 55 armor, and then that degraded into 35 armor. He's still nuts amounts of tanky with that shield on him, so it's really, really, really strong. The other really important talent that you're going to take on the grenade build, Morales, is your 13. You're going to see it pop off right here because we're hitting so many multiple heroes with it. Every time that you hit 2 or more with your E, it's going to drop it down to 2 seconds, and then you can just keep sending that bad boy into clumps of enemies, fuck all of their shit up. You're just full Agent of Chaos, throwing down with the enemy team from range, and you're getting shields all that time as well. So those shields, like I said, they're infinite unless they get taken out by the enemy. Ooh, you didn't catch it in time, my man. Unless they get destroyed by the enemy or you hit another grenade, and then the shields refresh each other. So it is per cast of your E, but still. It'd be nice if they just kind of stacked up to a maximum of like 30%. Like, oh, I haven't been hit, but I've hit a bunch of people with my grenades. I don't know. Morales needs some buffs. Like, lots of buffs. Like, a lot of buffs. I could say it again. Like, more buffs for Morales, please? Anyway, she's got fucking cool skins. Like, have you seen this? This one? Look at this. Jesus, it's so fucking, like, Neo-Tokyo Party Planet, whatever you want to call it. It's fucking sick. Butcher with the charge going in on the Asmo, who is now being cocooned. Crystalled. Now, I'm gonna live, but I'm still gonna be pretty upset about how I can't get my health back, because I can only do that by queuing people. Genji is on my nuts. Raynor finally turning around to help me. Thank God the man learned his lesson. Gotta keep me alive. I'm the one keeping him alive. Butcher and Leo are way too far into those buildings. There's nothing that we can do to help them if they can't get out on their own. Looks like Leo is going to be just fine walking into my range, sucking up some armor and some healing. Good stuff there. Right, but second opinion, super, super important for a grenade build. 16's just extended care so we can get longer range on our Q. Really important because it's pretty fucking short to begin with, and that's kind of sad. And then the 20, if we had made it this far, we would have taken reinforcements to reduce the cooldown of Medevac dropship, and then get a free Medevac dropship at the Hall of Storms. If our buddies are dead and they respawn, we can create a dropship there. They can hop on the dropship and then come to wherever we are, as I bash my mic with my hands. Good stuff. I do this for a living. I moved around, so if shit looks different, there's a reason for that, and it's a good reason, because I need my flow, my room flow. That's made up. I didn't actually mean that. The build is clear. It's going to be Blast Shield, Vanadium Plating, Medevac Dropship, Second Opinion, Extended Care, and Reinforcements at 20. How much healing did we do? Not even close. It's only 3,000. It's pretty close. But she died 3 times more than I did. So, I'll take that. That's for me. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with Lucio. Ew. And we'll talk about how busted and dumb that character is if my internet holds up, and then we'll round the week off with Lunara, the Deer of Doom, the Deer of Death, the Deer of Destruction. Anyway, see you there.